Okay, our elevation set, our bearing is set. Once we get the call that they're at sea, we're gonna take our first shot. Okay, there we go. Locomotive crossing waypoint C L604. Yeah, okay, we gotta take the shot now. Boom! We might have missed. It takes a minute for the gun to land, or the bullet to land. All right, so I've already played this game, but I haven't done this mission, so let's see how this goes. The heck happened to my door? Oh, there we go. I think I just clicked it too wrong. Alright, let's see what High Command tells us to do. High Command to Iron Nest. Allied forces are advancing on Valle de Mula. The town controls the primary supply corridor through La Mancha. Its capture is required to sustain the offensive. An enemy troop train is inbound along the corridor, reinforcing the garrison ahead of the advance. Be prepared. The train will reach Valle de Mula's main station at approximately T10-1650. Intercept before arrival. Note: check secondary typewriter for train movement schedule. Iron Nest B356. Glory to the Castile. Alright, so we have to kind of like... I'm gonna easily forget, so I'm gonna mark the important stuff. And let's take a look over here to see what else is here. Initial field intelligence, arrival station, Valle de Mula, main station J604. So that's the main station right there. Estimated arrival T10-1650. I think I already marked that. I don't need to mark it again, but track alignment, rail line, run straight, bearing 090 from main station. Final approach, waypoint A, B, and C. Train confirmed entering corridor, 5 cars. Locomotive leads, troop carriers to the rear. Okay, so I actually chose like the wrong mission to showcase this game because there's a lot of information on this, but let's see if we can do it. Let me set this thing up. So this is our war map. We are at, where are we at? B356. Okay, so that's us right here. And then the train will reach Valle de Mula main station at approximately 10-1650. So if you look at the bottom right, I think that's like the time right there. So we still got a little bit of time to prep up. Valle de Mula main station J604. So let me use one of these. Where is it at again? J604. So that's the main station right there. Rail line run straight, bearing 0950 from main station. So then now we gotta mark out that. So where was it at? Rail lines run straight, bearing 09 from main station. So 09. If you look at the bearing right there, we gotta get that to like 90 right here somewhere. Okay, so oh, it's already kind of marked out for us, so we didn't even need to mark it, but it's cool. Okay, waypoint A is 6 kilometers, so let's get this out. From station T. I'm assuming that's like main station. So waypoint A. Let's see if we can do this. So 6. So that's waypoint A right there. Waypoint B will be at 4 kilometers. And then 2 right there. So let's write out. So that waypoint A right here. More than likely like right there. Waypoint B. And then waypoint C. Alright. That's like all the information that I got, so I think they're leaving from here. Be prepared, the train will reach Valle de Mula main station at approximately 10-1650. I think I gotta take a shot like right here. Okay, J6. 6904. Sorry, 69.4. Alright, so here's where we kind of like order shells and stuff like that, but we can also order a scalp plane. So I'm gonna order one of these. The bearing was 69.4, I believe. Yeah, 69.4. Gotta do this kind of fast. 69.4. Oh, damn it. That's probably them right now. And then I think it was J4, right? J4. What is this? Okay, so it's crossing the waypoint right now. It's at A right now. So if I did it right, it's right here right now. Let me try to do this real fast because I don't want to. J6. Sorry, J6. J6. All right, let's get this out. All right. What is this? Okay, that's like a... Looks like a train. But I don't have a thing for this right here. My map icons. I mean, screw it. Let's try to take a shot at that one right there. Let me mark out real fast. So that's us right there. Let's put it to like right there. Okay, so this is our bearing and our distance. So let's try to do this. We got to do this kind of fast. So distance. This will kind of. I don't know like what to call it. It's basically give us the measurements for the gun to like where we're trying to shoot. Bearing target 76.4. I would not make a good freaking soldier. I'm like too slow. Locomotive crossing waypoint B. So they're at B right now. I think I might be too late to like set up my shot and everything. We can't let this sizzle up because that could explode. And then I gotta fix the gun. Alright, well we took too long so we could set up for shot C. And then literally when we get the note that they're at C, we'll take our shot. So let me make sure I got the right one. 73.5. Yeah, let's try this again. So you're gonna see me set up the gun now. So I'm gonna put this into the barrel. Load up our charges. There we go. And then we set up our measurement for the gun. So this needs to be 73.5. 73.5. Okay, now let's set up our elevation. Hopefully we haven't missed it yet. Locomotive crossing waypoint B. So they're at B right now still, or passing B. So they should be like somewhere right here. Check, 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 check. Alright. 59 actually, sorry. 59. Okay. Our elevation set. Our bearing is set. Once we get the call that they're at C, we're gonna take our first shot. And hope we hit them. Okay, there we go. Locomotive crossing waypoint C, L604. L604. Yeah, okay, we gotta take the shot now. Boom! We might have missed. It takes a minute for the gun to land, or the bullet to land. Yeah, they're like probably way past it already. I'm just hoping that I don't fail the mission once they get here, because if they get to their depot, then like, or their garrison, we could just easily annihilate them. Let's see. We took the back two out. Direct hit, train crippled in a single strike. Well executed, operator. Destroy and detail any remaining train cars and disembarked reinforcements. Okay, so I think they're still moving. So they're not gonna get there till what time? 10:16:50. So they should be arriving soon. Let's set up our last shot right here. Hopefully we can take them all out right there. They're still trying to get to to their waypoint. 69. Okay, so let's try this again. Oh, okay, wait. So I think the train low-key stopped moving. Let me just double check again. Let's see let's see if they're still there. Bearing 72.6. All right, let's send out our plane. Yeah, it looks like they're still there, so we could take them out right now. Let's set up our shot for here instead. Let's measure out where we at. Right here. All right, hopefully we could take them out right here. This thing right here will help us to tell like the splash damage of the shell that we're using. So we're using HE. And we're aiming for like right there. So we should be able to hit all three right there. Boom. How did our shell do? Let's check. I think once we take out the train too, we gotta take out like all the reinforcement right here too, I believe. But we'll see right now after this shot. Boom! Yes sir, we got him. We took out the whole train. Direct hit, well executed, operated, destroy in detail any remaining train cars and disembark reinforcements. Okay, so now we need to take out the reinforcements. It could just be, what is this? What the hell is that? Alright, so we probably do have to take out all of them. All of these guys here. The ones that are numbered. I'm assuming. So give me 1 second and let me get all of my measurements out to make sure I'm good. Alright, so we got everything measured out. I have all my cards right here. Hold on, I didn't see. Oh. So now we just gotta get our gun ready. Quick interruption to make an announcement. If you like the content I provide or enjoy the video so far, please consider subscribing. I'm trying to get the channel monetized, so it would mean a lot and help out a lot if you'd hit like, drop a comment, and subscribe. Back to the video. So let's do this real quick. Boom. We're gonna load up 2 guns as well. Boom. 1, 2. 1, 2. Load up. Oh wait. Load up. Load up. Alright. Let's give it a second. Alright, so our first gun. Elevation 54. They're like right there. And then this gun's gonna be a 46. Put it like right there. We'll do the first bearing. So 79.8, 79.8, 54.24, 54.24. Our next gun will be 46.50, 46.50. All right. We're going to take a shot at our first target right here. Then we're going to swivel over to this one. And yeah, hope for the best. So let's load this up. Change bearing. This will be 71. Let's see where both our shots are going right now. Hell yeah. So now we need our last 2. So this one's done. 79.8. And then 71. That's that. These 2 are next right here. Let me double check with high command. Anything new? Nothing new. Okay. Give me 1 second. We're gonna load up again. All right. Elevation is set. 68.3. First shot. Boom. Okay. Our next shot. Let's see. Oh shit, wait, did I do this wrong? I think I might have done this wrong. I might have Let's see, hold on. Should be landing. Oh yeah, okay, cool. Okay, now this is our last one right here. So 68, remove that. 75.1. Yes, sir. The main station was destroyed, so we got some points for that too. Alright. I think we're just waiting on these guys. Let's see. Boom. They were taken out. Direct hit. Yes, sir. I guess there's still more we need to... Is there more reinforcement? Are they talking about this one? Or are they talking about this? Let's take them two out then, I guess. Hey. Uh-huh. Oh. Boom. You gotta say boom every time you take a shot, you know what I'm saying? We gotta be careful to not take out our guys. Direct hit. Now we're just waiting for this guy right here. See how we do. Yes, sir. Alright. Anything else? Anything new? Oh, let's see. High command to Iron Nest. Well done, operator. Allied infantry held position, awaiting your signal to commence the assault. 2 armored emplacements block their assault trajectory. Allied infantry cannot advance until they are destroyed. Ordnance. The armored emplacements require AP shells to destroy. Signal the assault. Use your warhorn located hanging to the left of the trigger console or to the back right of the map table to signal the successful destruction of both armored emplacements. Caution. Signaling before you have completed your task will result in mass casualties, and we don't want that. Observation assets spotter 1, spotter 2 at these locations. So there's some reinforcements that we got to take out, so we got to be really careful, because if we don't take them out, our guys can get taken out. So let's see. 2 armored emplacements block their assault trajectory. Allied infantry cannot advance until they are destroyed. The ordnance is AP shells to destroy. So wait, actually let me, because then I'm gonna get all confused. 2 armored emplacements. All right, so first let me get like my guys situated, because the way that we measure these guys out is going to be a little bit more different. So our Iron Nest is at B356, our spotters H866, and then another at H950. So those are our 2 spotters right here. Let me move this over a little bit right there. 50 right there. Okay. So our guys are set. Now this is the difference right here. So pillbox 1 and then pillbox 2. So let's look for pillbox 1 first. Pillbox 1 is bearing 156 from spotter 1. So spotter 1 bearing 156. 156 right there. And then distance 1.44 kilometers from spotter 2. So 144, 144, 144, 144. Right there. Somewhere right there. Hold on. 144. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to mark that out. This is where they intersect, so I'm gonna put it like right there. Hopefully that's a good shot right there. So that's pillbox 1. Pillbox 2 is burying 152 from spotter 2. So 152. 152. And then 1.82 kilometers from spotter 1. 1.82. 1.82 right there. Okay. Now, pillbox 2 should be like right here. Okay. So let me take out my measurements real fast. I mean, we need to use AP rounds, I believe. Yeah, AP shells. So let's get some out. I think we should do fine with just 2. I'll get one on one gun and then the other gun. And I believe we just take them out first, right? Signal before you have completed your task will basements Alright, so we need to take them out, then sound our war horn. So I hope I don't accidentally sound this thing when I shoot them. So you guys better remind me, okay? So let's actually get our bearings first. First, the ballistic calculator. So I forgot to actually mark them out. Just give me 1 second and let me get the cards at least. 1 second. Alright, so we got our cards ready. So let me load up the guns again. Yes, sir. Okay. Bearing 58.3. 58.3. This thing 45. And then the next one will be 46. Just giving it a second. Okay. 40, 45. 45, 45.84. 45.84. 45.84. 46.98. Elevation is set for both guns, or you just need to swivel over. So that's one gun right here. Our left gun. Boom. And then switch bearing to 63. 63.6. 63.6. Take our second shot. Now we need to make sure these guys get taken out first before we can even sound the horn. So let's check this out first. Did we get a hit? Did we get a hit? Yes, sir. Let's check our next one. Boom. They're out. Pillbox 1 and 2 are hit, destroyed. So we can sound our horn. Commence assault. Signal received. Approach successfully cleared. Allied infantry advance on Valle de Mola. Primary objective complete. You may stand down. Optional. Remaining enemy elements in the town are no longer required target. Continued fire support is authorized at operator discretion. So I took almost everybody out. I mean, we might as well just take these guys out. I think these are the only guys left. I mean, we still got some HE rounds, so we could take them out. Or we could take this guy out. Let's see. Like right there. 57.5. Yes, sir. Okay. Let me take that out real quick. Okay. Let's see. 8.77. 0.77. 57.5. 57.5. Accidentally wrote AP round, but that's okay. Uh, load up our HE. Boom, boom. 57.5. 57.5. I know like this thing you can use it to like switch over really fast, but I mean we get it pretty close anyways, so it doesn't take that much. 52.64. Or sorry, 52.62 I mean. Okay, 52.62 right there. That's set. Okay. Let's see if we got our shot. Yes, sir. Direct hit. I think we took everybody out now. The enemy commander was taken out. Yeah, I mean, that's everybody. They said in the town. And I don't see anybody else. Oh, there is these guys. I kind of feel bad shooting them though, because I think they're like a medic or like a hospital or something. I'm just gonna leave them. But yeah, there we go. That was Iron Nest. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm gonna play some music. Give me 1 second. Flip that on. So yes, sir. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. I'm going to bed. And I'm gonna continue my war crimes tomorrow. God bless. Love you guys and catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye.